it is. I see the writing. I don't know where mine is. Come on. But there it is. I can see it over there. And the symbolism behind this, I think, is more important than anything else about the costume. We love Lloyd for doing this. We love
Liesel was there, Bukang was there. And I did say I stepped into the Miss South Africa platform because I wanted to prove that I was the prettiest of all my sisters. But, however, I did follow up by telling them that I did not enter Miss South Africa because I thought I was the most beautiful woman in South Africa. I thought I had a voice, I thought I had a purpose, and I felt that it needed to be heard. And so that was the reason why I came into this platform. I do love to tell the story of the first group of girls that I met when I came here in the flight on the way to Joburg from Cape Town. And if anything, that interaction was an indication of what my journey would be like. I met one girl, she had a chiscop on her head, her name was Nkosazana. She stepped up to me and she said, "Hi, I'm one of the finalists." And I thought, oh my God, you're one of the finalists. She had a chiscop. And I had my short hair and I was like, this is the first. We're going to be two pretty special ladies here. And then just as she leaves, one lady steps up to me and she says, "Hi, I'm Kuma, I'm a finalist." And she had a big afro on her head and I thought, okay, this is definitely something new, something that I've never seen before. And then straight after she does that, we land and I meet Sibabalwe as well. She had dreadlocks and I was like, this is the biggest amount of representation I'd ever seen in my life. And that made me so happy because representation matters. And that is what I want to take into the Miss Universe platform. I'm so proud to be the way that I look. So proud to be a South African Xhosa Black woman. But it feels like it has been the longest time ever. But it's been so amazing. And I say it's been incredible because of the messages of love and warmth that I've been receiving from South African women and South African mothers specifically. I get a lot of messages from mothers who say thank you for stepping up and thank you for being yourself because you did this. My little 4-year-old daughter feels like she is beautiful just the way that she is. And I'm so happy. Beautiful, beautiful Miss. We had Tamron Green, beautiful colored girl from Paarl. And now we have another different woman coming in from Miss South Africa. And I'm so proud that we've had 3 variations of different women because that is the message we're trying to put out. Women are multifaceted. We are not just one way. You cannot look at one woman and think it's a prototype of what a woman should be. And so, because of that, I'm so proud to be able to step in there with my advocacy of just breaking beauty stereotypes. I'm also proud to be stepping in with my advocacy of gender equality with the United Nations as well. When I said that message on the 9th of August, I didn't want it to end there. I didn't want to just say empty words and not follow it up. I did pledge on South African men to stand with South African women, to say, look, it's time that we start fighting against gender-based violence and gender equality. I don't know if you guys know this, but it's about 180 years, or 108 years before we can bridge the gap between gender equality. We have 180 years to go. And I'm edging you and pledging you to start today, because the sooner we start bridging that gap. And I'm so proud to be taking that message of my national costume into the global stage to say, look, as South Africans, we've decided to stand. As South Africans, we've decided to stand together and to say we can do anything through nurturing and love. And I know a lot of people have asked me, do you think your national costume is going to end gender-based violence today? And when I answer people, I say, if we all do the little bit that we can get to where we want to get. Even if I do not spread the message today, what I'm hoping is that the men that are posting these messages are teaching their young boys to be the men that we need to see in society in the future. Because those young boys, they grow up to be the men in society. And if we still start writing and rewriting that narrative now and pushing a message of love and support and gender equality, by the time we get to the next 30 years, maybe in South Africa, we will have bridged at least 10%, 5% of closing in that gap. I always like to make an example of how when people ask, how do we do that? You know how in the playground in preschool when a girl comes crying at home and they say, no, the boy that hit you because he has a crush on you. That's where the mentality starts, because we start planting the seeds. How about instead of saying this is a crush, you say next time you see that girl that you like and you don't know how to express your feelings, tell her she has a nice dress today. Give her a little flower, say you look pretty, because just because you are 8 years old doesn't mean that you are not learning. And so that's the mentality I am using for this he for she competition. I love to talk to you guys about everything, but I want you guys to know that when I step into that Miss Universe platform, I will be the proudest South African woman on that stage. I will tell them and I'll scream from the top of my lungs about how we are trying back at home to bridge the gap of inequality, to bridge the gap of poverty, to break beauty stereotypes, and to be that country that everyone always looks up to as an example. I'm so proud to be South African. I'm so proud and honored to be your Miss South Africa. Thank you. I think I was just running to grab a glass of water, but I spoke about the new organization when I stepped in, who took over Miss South Africa, and how dare I even step off the platform without thanking Steph. No. We will thank you. I want to thank you, Steph, and I want to thank you, Carmen, and I want to thank everyone from the Miss South Africa organization for actually being brave enough to step up and say, we are going to take a chance on this girl who is very, I think, unconventional. That was the word I'm looking for the pageant world, but they did it anyways because they knew that they wanted to shift towards that direction. I want to thank Sun International. Thank you so much, Gareth, for, I heard your messages and your words, but thank you so much for just being a great sport the whole time. I don't ever remember not feeling at home whenever I was around Sun International. Thank you, P as well. Wasn't happy. There you are. I want to thank you so much. You know, every time I meet you and come to you, I always leave with something. You know, it's so important when they say when you speak to people, make sure that when you leave them, they leave with something. That's how I feel whenever I have a conversation with you in LFP. Thank you so much. I want to thank all the sponsors as well, and my mom, my dad, my 3 sisters, who now know that I'm the most beautiful. Thank you so much to everyone, all the sponsors. Everyone has been absolutely amazing to me. Thank you, Debs. You look amazing.
Zozi and the Miss South Africa organization. Zozi, we are very excited to follow your journey. And if you wish to see what Zozi will be getting up to, make sure that you follow @official Miss SA as well as Zozibini's social media pages. And like I mentioned earlier on, let's get behind her on the Miss Universe platforms as well. Let's make sure that our presence is felt in every single post, every single tweet, every single Insta story.
Everything that you have ever been through in your life has prepared you for this moment that you're about to walk into. You get to carry our national flag high, and you have made us and done us so proud. We are so excited with you, Zozi, and we can't wait to cheer for you and support you as you walk across the stage with Miss South Africa.
Now that you've brought the Miss South Africa title home, we as a community of Sigratweni are sending you to represent us once again as Sigratweni. We love you, we support you, and
for the amazing journey that you're about to embark on. It's going to be challenging, it's going to be exciting, and I'm sure your emotions are going to spiral every now and then. But please remember that we as South Africa, we are backing you, we are supporting every single decision, every step of the way. We are so proud of you, Zozi. All of the best and love you lots.
EWI Queens here. We are behind you, girl. We're supporting you from the beginning. We're still supporting you right now.
I have such presence, and you shine on that stage, and you will shine like you did on the Miss South Africa stage. I just want to wish you the very, very best of luck. Have fun, make friends, and more importantly, just be fully present in the moment, because it goes by so quickly, and you don't want to have missed being present and engaged in this incredible experience. Good luck, baby girl. South Africa loves you, and we're rooting for you. Go get them.
It takes a single action to make your nation proud. As for you, you already took the first steps, and definitely you'll make it for the next round. We believe in and trust in you. You changed our mind on a small village like this government will make it and can definitely be recognized. So as teaching classes learners, we believe and pray that you'll make it and bring back that title home.
Zobi, you're leaving to go and compete at Miss.
We wish you all the best.